Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Pastor Jonathan Boynton again with you this morning for Grace Kids Chapel. Bach and I would like to introduce you to one of our friends this morning who will be sharing Grace Kids Chapel with you today. Yes, Bach, that's Mr. Toby. Boys and girls, this is Mr. Toby. Bach wanted to make sure that you all had an opportunity to say hello to him this morning. So can you all say good morning to Mr. Toby?
Good morning.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming to Grace Kids Chapel this morning. Bach is going to look forward to hearing a story this morning from Mr. Toby, but I've already told Bach that there's not a chicken in this story. So Bach, we're going to go somewhere else for a little bit, but we'll make sure we tune in later so we can hear the story. Can you say see you later to the boys and girls? Can you say goodbye to Mr. Toby? Wow, Bach. All righty. We'll see you later.
Okay, you can say after me, we'll have a little opening prayer. Lord, teach us how to keep thy day and lead us and bless us all the way. Amen. Today we're going to have a story about Adam and Eve. After creating the whole world, God looked around and was very happy. It was an incredible world filled with wonderful animals, plants, and included two very special people, a man and a woman. God made a beautiful place for the man and the woman to live, an amazing garden. God named the man Adam and the woman Eve. God said to Adam and Eve, I need someone to help me take care of this amazing world. Will you help me? Adam and Eve said, sure, we'd love to help you, God. Adam and Eve were happy to care for God's beautiful world. All around them was an incredible creation. Together they talked around the garden, amazed with what they saw. There were tall trees, short trees, fat trees, skinny trees. Wow, Eve, Adam said, look at this. There are flowers of every size and color. Amazing, Eve said to Adam. It's all so beautiful. There were still quiet blue pools and rustling breeze that blew throughout the garden. Everywhere they looked, they saw an amazing world. When she looked at all the animals God placed in the garden, the ones that fluttered through the sky, the ones that wiggled and squirmed across the ground, and the ones that frolicked and played across the land, Eve says, it's going to be hard to keep track of all of them. Don't worry, Eve, Adam said. God asked me to give all the animals names to help us keep track and take care of them. This is a toucan and a chickadee and a monkey and a squirrel. This tall creature is called a giraffe. The silly one with the long nose, she will be an elephant. And this one who wags his tail will be a dog. Adam said, look how he follows me wherever I go. God watched over Adam and Eve as Adam shared all the names of the animals while they played with them in the garden. God was happy to see that Adam and Eve were taking such good care of everything in creation. What are some of your favorite things that God has created? You can ask your family members what their favorite things are. How many are the same as yours? Our next story is about the first sin. One of the animals that God created was very tricky, a serpent. The serpent was clever and shy and up to no good. Did God really say you can't eat the fruit from the tree in the garden? The serpent hissed softly to Eve. No, said Eve. God said we can eat fruit from any of the trees in the garden except for the tree in the middle of the garden. God said not to eat from that one. Not even touch it, The serpent smiled a sneaky smile. Ha! God doesn't want you to eat the fruit because if you do, you'll know everything. You'll be just like God. The serpent hissed in his sly way. Eve looked at the tree in the middle. The fruit sure looks good. So she ate some, and she gave some to Adam too. As soon as they ate the fruit, everything changed. Adam and Eve became very embarrassed and shy. They sewed some leaves together, making some pretend clothes to try to cover up their bodies. They stood nervously behind some bushes. Then they heard God walking around in the garden. God called out to them, "Yoo-hoo, where are you?" Adam and Eve hid. "Hey, where did you go?" called God. Adam peeked out from behind some vines and he said, "I heard you, and I was afraid." "Why were you afraid?" asked God. "Well, I'm naked for one thing," said Adam, who was still quite embarrassed, "so I hid." "I see," God replied. "Who told you that you were naked?" Adam said nothing. "Did you eat fruit from the tree I told you not to eat from?" asked God. "Eve gave it to me," Adam blurted out. "Well, the serpent made me," exclaimed Eve. "He tricked me." God sighed. "I told you not to eat from that tree because you have done what I have told you not to do. Life will be difficult for you now. You will have to leave this beautiful garden and work very hard to get the things you need. Now you will know what it is to be unhappy, and someday you will die. I made you from dust. When you die, you will become dust again." God made some real clothes for Adam and Eve and sent them out in the big world, and God was with them everywhere they went. What kind of hard work do you think Adam and Eve will have to do out in the world?